the wheels well and truly coming off that once delightful relationship between, of course, Meghan Markle and the William Morris Endeavour Agency. If you recall, just under a year ago now, they were, well, thrilled to sign Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. You know, it's a fascinating thing, isn't it, to think that they obviously felt that having this royal attachment was certainly going to be something that could help them. But clearly, as we're seeing now, things are proving rather difficult for William Morris, and you do have to feel rather sorry for them. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to have your company, whatever you're doing. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. I know I say this often, but keep it clean, be respectful to each other, and please stop referring to other people's channels as so-and-so said this. You know, I really just do not cross-promote for obvious reasons. There's certain things, as I pointed out before, that don't necessarily align with the standards of this channel. I'm sure you'll understand. If you do, sadly, I'll have to have it removed. But I'm just being, fair and, of course, open about exactly how we operate the channel. Some people find other things rather offensive, let me tell you. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. Fascinating this, because as I say, when you sign on with an agency, it's all about, the big deals and everything they're going to get you. It's funny, over here, what you find particularly, there's an agency just recently set up and, it's doing okay. But what it's done is literally place older stars back in roles that they already had in soap, say 25 years ago, and just brought them back. So actually, they've not developed anything at all. They're simply just going back to what they did. Is this now going to happen with Meghan and the reboot of Suits? But here's the bigger problem, you see. When you think about Meghan Markle a couple of years ago, she was that powerful she could have Wimbledon virtually cleared while she sat there with her friends to watch Serena Williams. That was the power of the British monarchy. Now, Meghan's finding out literally that she's not that powerful at all, and it's really coming at something of a crash and burn. Let's not forget at the recent Golden Globe Award, she was literally hooked off the red carpet. I mean, you did feel sorry for that girl and what was coming afterwards, didn't you? The smile through those new pearly whites said everything, and the dagger eyes, oh wow, I've been there many times and I know what's going to happen off camera. How dare you shove me out of the way, that sort of thing. But the bottom line now for William Morris is simply this. They are looking at how they can capitalize and keep Meghan happy. Seemingly she didn't or wasn't too thrilled about turning up at the recent event, and as ever we have to say allegedly, all to do with the seating arrangements and of course the lack of A-listers that are in attendance. Now William Morris have another problem. They have to somehow, remember, you're hearing this first, Meghan would consider popping up at the Oscars, considered the most prestigious award ceremony in the world. Obviously, it did have some cachet many years ago, and she wouldn't mind, get this, absolutely presenting the Oscar to Ryan Gosling should he win for his role as Ken in the Barbie movie. She thinks this would make her light, fluffy, and seemingly, of course, the fun person that she's tried to portray, particularly in that recent coffee ad. Now, if William Morris Endeavour, again, allegedly fail to get Meghan the Oscar invite that she requires, and in particular the invite to the Vanity Fair party, that is the after-show party that everybody wants to go to. It literally could be Splitsville for both, because what Meghan wants, as we know, Meghan gets. But of course, William Morris Endeavour are not magicians, and it's all down to the bosses at the Oscars who decide they think is A-list enough. It is a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.